are a collection of mausoleums built by the emperors of the Ming dynasty. Inside this pavilion is a 50-ton tortoise carrying an enormous stone tablet, and it's considered good luck to touch its nose. In Chinese history, the main sacred way means a walk to heaven. This lovely avenue is lined with 36 massive stone sculptures. Identical statues are opposite each other. Some are resting and the other standing, so one is always on guard. As we walk through the Dragon and Phoenix Gate, we can see in the distance the Ming tombs cradled by mountains. Chinese decorative sculpture is primarily carved in jade, which is prized for its hardness, durability, and beauty. Used throughout most of Chinese history, it depicts the style of each period, and craftsmen have developed great skill in small, detailed relief work. No trip to China would be complete without a visit to the Great Wall. This cultural treasure is the single greatest attraction in China travel, but we were very fortunate that World Spree guided us to a much less populated section of the wall. An engineering marvel, the wall was begun in 5th century BC to keep out nomadic invaders from the Eurasian steppes. Construction continued for centuries, and eventually the walls of former independent kingdoms were all linked up during the Ming dynasty. It meanders 3,500 miles from the Yellow Sea to the Gobi Desert and attracts thousands of visitors each and every day. And walking on these old stones left us tired, but totally in awe of its massive scale. Beijing is quite spectacular at night. Lights, traffic, more lights. There is no better place to reminisce with good friends over a late-night cocktail. The Temple of Heaven was where the Ming and Qing emperors held the heaven worship ceremony. One of the most striking buildings is the circular mound altar, where sacrifices were made during the winter solstice in the hopes of a good harvest. The imperial vault of heaven housed God's tablets used in the heaven worship ceremony. And to the Chinese, 9 is the perfect symbol for eternity. So of course we had to count. And along the way we discovered this 500-year-old 9-dragon cypress tree. And in Chinese tradition, it's thought to generate a quiet energy. The hall of prayer for a good harvest, according to Feng Shui, is the exact point where heaven and earth meet. Built in 1420 without a single nail, it features triple eaves, dramatically carved balustrades, and has a gorgeous glazed azure roof, the color of heaven.
Happy birthday to us! Happy birthday, dear everyone! Vincent! Happy birthday to us!
Down the long corridor, on benches between the pillars, we see families and friends getting together for card games, Chinese chess, and an almost lost art, crocheting. Just enjoying simple time together in pleasant surroundings. Today's excursion takes us to China's greatest archaeological discovery, the terracotta warriors and horses. In 1974, a local farmer, while digging a well, unearthed life-size clay figures. This led to the massive excavation of over 6,000 terracotta warriors. Many of them were shattered, and the myriad pieces, with the help of modern computers, have been painstakingly reconstructed. These warriors have guarded the tomb of China's first emperor for over 2,200 years. The young emperor, first of the Qin dynasty, ordered the mausoleum construction shortly after taking the throne, and more than 700,000 labourers worked on the project. Archers, infantrymen, horse and bronze chariots, swords, arrowheads and weapons have been unearthed, and so far excavations are still ongoing. Although they are grey today, patches of paint prove that they were once brightly coloured. These warriors are all positioned according to rank, and each individually sculpted with the physical characteristics of the humans they were modelled after. This massive, still unfinished project is truly one of the new world wonders.
Where are we supposed to look?